Hi, and welcome to the Nerd Galaxies. We've got a very exciting episode for you today. I don't know when in the future you'll be watching this, but as of right now, it is October 8th, 2021, which means it is the release date of the new Metroid Dread game, which I will be playing for your entertainment. So let's get it started. I only saw it a little bit just to make sure there was no updates, but let's go. Okay, let's see if it lives up to the hype. Getting ready. Reminds me of the HAL 9000. Don't know how many of you youngsters have seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, but very reminiscent of that. I'm gonna turn down the volume so it's not bleeding over. Let's go! So, I have loved Metroid for a very long time. I was very excited when they announced Metroid Prime for a virtual floating organism that drained the energy. Yep, here we go, back on the Metroid. A virtual floating organism that drained energy from its prey through physical contact. Metroids were originally created by the Chozo and named after their word for Ultimate Warrior. Their value as a bioweapon sparked several crises, and as a result, all traces of them have been eliminated. Now they are extinct. Ooh, the X-Parasite. The X-Parasite, a gelatinous parasitic organism indigenous to the planet SR-388. It could absorb the DNA of its host, living or dead, and replicate its form. When infecting a living host, it could even access the host's memories. X-parasites were driven not by emotion, but by an instinctive need to replicate and spread to increasingly stronger hosts. Their inability to be controlled marked them as even more dangerous than their sole predator, the Metroids. Like the Metroids, they are believed to be extinct. So yes, this will be following Fusion, right after Fusion. Oh man, Fusion was such a great game. I managed to get a copy of it. So a little behind the scenes, as Metroid Prime 4 was going to be coming out soon, I was actually planning on one of my starting games to be the original Metroid Prime, in which I had bought a connector to get the Fusion skin for it. I was very excited to play that for you guys, but then this game got announced, and I swapped my plans a little bit. So you guys will be actually getting to join me on a very nice adventure for the first time that I have never played. Because I've played Metroid Prime half a dozen times by now. I know all the story beats. I could almost play that game with my eyes closed. I feel sometimes. Not really. I'm not that good, but you know it feels like that sometimes. But that will have to be pushed down the line. Tell me if you guys want to see me play that after you've enjoyed some of my other videos. But yeah, definitely would love to play that for you guys as well as Metroid Prime 2, 3, and when it comes out, 4. Like I said, real love for the Metroid games. My first one was, in fact, Metroid Prime 2, which is a weird one to start at, I know. But as you'll learn about me through other videos, I was very late on the scene for. Let's actually get this started. I was very late on the scene for video games. I didn't get my first real. Ooh, story of Fusion, yeah. Sam was getting infected by an X-Parasite, I remember that. Though not in 3D, it was very much pixelated back then. It was on the Game Boy Advance, of course it was. With no Metroid surviving on SR-388, it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, and almost died. Oh, we're actually doing this from Samus's perspective. So yes, my first was Metroid Prime 2. A friend had it, But like I said, I was not into the video game scene until I was 8 when I got my Game Boy Advance for my 8th birthday. And I wasn't into the big screen consoles until the Wii came out, was out for a few years, and my parents finally got us a home console. Which is now, I actually still have that console. It is with me in my house. No one else in the family are big video gamers. We do like board games and such, which hopefully we'll be seeing some of in the future of this channel. But that's a little bit down the line. So, it was after that we had a Wii for a couple years that I actually had to save up enough money to buy a console of my own, but nothing new. What I actually bought, and what is in front of me right now, that I have still to this day, is a GameCube. Now you might be like, well, why did you buy a GameCube if you already had a Wii and the Wii can play GameCube games? Well, I was able to get a GameCube with a Game Boy player attachment. So I have the disc and the device used to play Game Boy games on the big screen, Game Boy Advance games on the big screen. So that was a very good reason to get a GameCube. It was also the first console I bought with my own money. Very exciting, even though it was many years later after it had been released. But later I was able to get myself my very own Wii U and my very own Switch. And now I have a plethora of games that I can show you. It's not all Nintendo. I also have an Xbox 360. I had an original Xbox, which I actually got for a very good steal at a Goodwill. Unfortunately, it seems to have stopped working. It was very weird to begin with. It was the disc tray did not work too well, but the games at least worked. But I have since not been able to play it on any of them anymore. But yes, a friend had Metroid Prime 2, which I played on his GameCube and then borrowed for my GameCube. I played through a lot of it. I don't think I beat it at that point. But then, I believe less than a year later, I found the original Metroid Prime, and I bought that. And I played through that, and have since found Fusion. I was not able to play Super Metroid until it came to the Switch via the Super Nintendo player. But I played through all 3 Metroid Primes. I've tried playing the original Metroid. I am not good at it. Those old games, those are really tough. But that's enough about me. You've been staring at this screen for a while because it keeps giving me text. So we'll just keep going with the story. Ooh, there's the vaccine made of the baby Metroid. And there's the Fusion outfit. And Samus's new ship, because hers actually crashed in there. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to oppose the X. This ability was tested immediately when I went to the Biologic Space Laboratory's BSL research station to investigate a distress signal. So that would be the events of Fusion, in which we fought the X. And there they are. And the SAX. There I battled many powerful X forms, including the SAX, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. I eventually eliminated the X Menace on SR-388 by setting the BSL research station on a collision course with the planet. So, spoiler alert, which they spoiled in the trailers for this, I don't think the X are eliminated. There are still X out there, and that should be somewhat of the plot of this. After that, the X and the Metroids were just memories. Or so we thought. There we go. Just when all had seemed over, the Galactic Federation received a mysterious video transmission. An X. These things, man. These things are... If these existed in real life, this would be scary. It showed an X, alive and in the wild. Thorough analysis proved the video was real, although the sender was unknown. The transmission was traced to a particular planet. No, man, don't. Don't mess with the X. Oh, man. Took out an entire space station in, like, less than a couple days. It was called ZDR. If the X had somehow escaped extinction out there, they would pose a threat to the entire galaxy. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 Emmy to investigate. EMMI. An EMMI, Emmy, is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Their incredible mobility and protective plating, made of the strongest stuff in the universe, practically guaranteed the mission's success. But not long after their arrival on ZDR, all communication was lost. Ooh, this is very scary. This is this seems to be a very terrifying mission. So, place your bets. How will Samus lose all of her abilities this time? It happens every time. What is happening on ZDR? Is the planet really infested with X? As the only one immune to the parasite, it's up to me to go there and find out. I swear, if we find that they said that the Emmy have organic parts that the X could mimic, I'm going to be very upset with the researchers who decided to send those out there. I wonder what those symbols mean. Yeah, long loading times. Not really used to that in a Metroid game.
We'll soon be entering CTR's atmosphere.
Here we go.
The bounty for this mission does not seem appropriate.
Is that Adam? Spoilers.
This clearly outweighs the reward.
That might be Adam.
Treat our lost assets with care. Later.
Yep, that's Adam. He's the only one who calls.
Entering the atmosphere in T-minus 10.
He's the only one who calls Samus lady.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Here we go. A new side-scrolling. Whoa! What the heck happened? Why am I already on the ground? Where's my ship? What's going on? I like the new suit. Chozo. I mean, yeah, we knew that. They were in the trailers and everything.
Elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility. Signal quality is unusually low. Remote communication remains broken. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, click Main Contact. Many check-ins fade.
Yes, Adam was Samus's old CO, who has gotten, whose memory was preserved in a computer that is now leading her missions, which you found at the end of Fusion. Spoiler alert for a very old game. Oh, you had the power. Oh, so this is they're gonna explain how we lost all of our powers now. Very much looks like a Chozo. Go, Samus, go! Ooh, you're gonna need screw attack, space jump to get over that. Oh, come on. Force field, that's cheating. Oh, gosh. Missiles. Hey, the missiles work. Cracking the armor. And you got us. Hi there, Power Beam. What? Yeah, I lost the suit somehow. Got something new though. Whenever it looks like they want to, you go right. Okay. X is attack. Y is shoot. Okay, there's jump. Why wasn't it jumping? Nope, no going that way. Let's go! That was pretty cool, and this animation is wonderful. Jeez. The other slot. That's ZR, Tom. L for free aim. That's still R. I'm so used to A being the jump button in games. So no, there is no double jump yet. Getting used to the controls here. Ooh. Safe spot. Ammo already at maximum capacity. So I didn't actually lose my... Oh, and that's how I do missiles. Yay. Ooh, door opened. Huh? Setting up the mystery. Ooh, map? What we got here?
Uploading data.
So you've accessed the network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded. I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you. Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia.
Of course it did! Because it wouldn't be a Metroid game without that.
That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video
Okay.
areas, shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect that. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface. The ship's location is marked on your local map. Check it for yourself. You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you. There are many such cold areas scattered underground. Do not enter them with your basic power suit. One final thing. Underground interference is preventing radio transmissions. Check into the DNA network stations you find.
Okay, save my progress. Okay, let's see. No recharge station. Global map. Oh my, ship's way up there. Well, I think that's enough for the first episode, don't you? We will get deeper into this game in the next episode. I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, technically, when I upload the video. See you around.